Welcome to our Crypto News in 10, a daily podcast bringing you the latest news about crypto in under 10 minutes. Here's your quick rundown for Monday, April 20th, 2026. Polymarket is reportedly lining up a big new round at a $15 billion valuation. Coinbase is testing internal AI agents that act like executive teammates. Hong Kong used opening day of the Web3 festival to map where the city's headed on tokenization, stablecoins, and AI. Brazil's exchange B3 just extended trading hours for crypto futures to better align with global markets. And Sony-linked Startale is expanding into Abu Dhabi through Hub 71. Let's get into it. Story 1. Polymarket's next act may be its biggest yet. The information reports that Polymarket is in talks to raise around $400 million at a $15 billion valuation. Context matters. Back in October, Intercontinental Exchange, the parent of the New York Stock Exchange, agreed to invest up to $2 billion. That capital helped Polymarket scale while rivals like Kalshi also sprinted. And the volumes are real. In March, Polymarket saw roughly $10.6 billion in volume versus about $13 billion on Kalshi. If this new round closes anywhere near the rumored size, it would cement prediction markets as one of crypto's breakout product categories of 2026. Expect the fresh cash to chase deeper liquidity, stricter guardrails against insider risk, and more mainstream event listings, stopping short of sports. Story 2. Coinbase is quietly dogfooding the future of work with AI. CEO Brian Armstrong says the company is testing agents that show up in Slack and email as if they were colleagues. Two early personas mirror the strategic styles of alumni Fred Ehrsam and Balaji Srinivasan, designed to give high-level feedback, sharpen strategy docs, and spark new ideas. Armstrong even suggested Coinbase could someday have more AI agents than human employees. These agents tie into Coinbase's broader push around agentic wallets and autonomous payments, including Project X402 and agent-held wallets that can transact on-chain. If it sticks, this blurs product research and development with workplace operations, and makes Coinbase a bellwether for how AI agents will actually move value on-chain. Story 3. Hong Kong put a policy stake in the ground this morning. Opening the Web3 festival, Financial Secretary Paul Chan framed 2026 as a turning point where tokenization meets agentic AI. He said Hong Kong will stay pro-innovation but stick to the principle of same activity, same risk, same regulation. Two concrete updates stood out. Earlier this month, the city issued 2 stablecoin issuer licenses, and the government has now regularized tokenized bond issuance, over $2 billion to date, including green and infrastructure bonds. Chan also highlighted the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's Ensemble TX pilot, which lets participants use tokenized deposits for money market fund transactions and treasury liquidity in real time. The signal is clear: guardrails plus sandboxes, and a push to make tokenized finance and AI agents interoperate at institutional scale. Before we continue, here's a message from our sponsors.
Need elite developers fast? Elite Coders connects you with rigorously vetted senior engineers in 24 to 48 hours. Staff augmentation, dedicated teams, or full project delivery, we've got you covered. Visit elitecoders.co to get started today.
All right, let's get back to it. Story 4. Brazil's B3 just flipped a switch that market makers have wanted for years: longer crypto futures trading. Effective today, Phase 2 of its hours extension kicks in. Bitcoin, Ether, and Solana futures, along with gold, now trade from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, with the allocation window running to 8:30 p.m. The exchange says the move aligns with international venues and lets investors adjust risk across a bigger daily window. Practical upshot for pros: more overlap with US hours, deeper closing auctions, and better hedging across regional opens and closes. For retail, it's simply more time to roll positions without chasing after-hours liquidity. Story 5. Startale, the Sony-linked blockchain infrastructure builder behind Soneum and stablecoin initiatives like JPYSC, is expanding into Abu Dhabi after being selected for Hub 71's digital assets cohort. Backed by Mubadala and anchored within Abu Dhabi Global Market, the cohort accepted 27 companies out of more than 2,400 applicants. Startale says the goal is to scale regulated blockchain and stablecoin infrastructure, and to plug into the capital and policy network that has made Abu Dhabi a magnet for digital asset firms this cycle. It's a notable East meets West bridge. Startale's joint venture with Sony, via Sony Block Solutions Labs, meets ADGM's rules-first approach to on-chain finance. Quick wrap-up. A big reported raise for Polymarket points to prediction markets going mainstream. Coinbase is operationalizing AI agents in ways that could change how crypto companies ship product. Hong Kong is pairing stablecoin licensing and tokenized bonds with an AI plus strategy. Brazil's B3 gave crypto futures a longer runway each day. And Startale's ADGM move shows how UAE capital and clarity keep pulling in serious builders. That's your crypto news in 10 for Monday, April 20th, 2026. See you tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and see you tomorrow.